Hello. What's up, guys? Just setting up the stream. Alright. You guys can hear me, right? Let's see. Okay, that's good. I'll just make a post. Let's see. Does this count? Yeah, okay, it does count as video. Stream is live. Hang out. Sorry if you're the type who's annoyed by mechanical keyboards. You'll probably be hearing that quite a bit. Hello, hello, people. Stream, let's see. Questions. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that'll help get some people in here. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you can do either. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Deus Plays. I'll just read it out loud, I guess, because that's usually what streamers do, right? So is this re-release of the old-ass RuneScape version free, or do you still have to pay monthly? Both. I mean, you can play it free or get a membership. I got a membership so that I could cover the membership shit whenever I do that video. But I'm just going to be doing the free-to-play video for the video that I'm making right now. But yeah, I guess I'll start up RuneScape. Might as well. Yep, I am early because I don't want to be late. And plus, this means the stream will be slightly longer. So, I might have to readjust that background image so that this looks less dumb. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just have it Boomer, Wojak, and Pepe eyes, I guess. I don't know. There's probably something that would have made more sense than this. Maybe I can... I don't know. I don't really care enough. There you go. Welcome to RuneScape. If you guys get annoyed with that, I can adjust it later, I guess. How old am I? I'm 25. That's the most I'll say on that. Let's see. Oh, nice. I'm guessing the membership just grants items and stuff, or is it like the other MMOs where the free version is like a demo until you get to a certain level or something? Well, it's kind of both. I would say it's a demo because basically free RuneScape, you're locked to about a third of the map, and like I think something like 8 of the skills are for members only. Here, I'll pull it up here. So yeah, agility, herb lore, thieving, fletching, slayer, farming, construction, and hunter are members only skills. That being said, it really doesn't matter, because like I'll explain it more in detail in the review, but basically you're gonna want to play as a free-to-play first anyway until roughly level 30. There's no reason to start RuneScape with a membership. Especially, you know, you won't even know if you like it yet. You know, this is not for most people. It's a very grindy-ass game. So, I don't know. Like, basically, this is going to be a different type of review. I'm usually more, you know, logical, analytical, that type of thing. But for RuneScape, it's going to be more of an emotional, like, nostalgic review. Kind of like the Spyro review. Because this game has not aged that well at all. It just hasn't. So, yeah. I guess that covers that question. Let's see. Still a young man and you like old games, like, yep. Yeah, pretty much. Proud of you, son. That's funny. Let's see. I don't know if I'll be ranting about Jim again because, well, you know, if you've been keeping up with Jim Sterling, you'll know that they have transitioned to James Stephanie Sterling. And the problem is, if I comment on certain elements of that, I can get in trouble with YouTube. So, you know, obviously I'm a nobody YouTuber, so I might never get enough attention that it would matter. But I'm the type of person that would try and bait him or his audience to respond, just like, you know, the first Gaming is Dying video and the actual, you know, Jim Sterling rant. And yes, people took the bait, so the problem is if I do that again and I mention certain things about trans people, that will definitely get me in trouble. So, yeah. I'm not even sure what I want to do here. One thing I do want to say is if any of you guys play RuneScape, I haven't done Shield of Arav yet, so if you want to join the Phoenix gang, I'll join the Black Arm gang, and we can actually complete that quest together. I'm on, fuck, what world am I on? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm on 302, so I can swap to 301, to do it with a free player. Let's see. What the dog be doing? Yeah, I should explain the dog situation. So, my 2 dogs live with my mom. I live with my dad. So, I see them once a week. So, yeah, no. Unfortunately, Sammy's not here. She's very cute. So, I wish she was here. But, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 2 years. 58 Coomer here. No shame. I honestly don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, let's go back. Let's do I can do one of the newer quests because they added only 3 new quests to free to play over like the past 15 years. So I did save one of them, so I can do that. That's the Corsair Curse, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I can do that. So at least, like, if you're the type of person who played this game, maybe you can see something new. Alright, what else we got? Let's see. Yeah, yeah, he's the artist formerly known as Jim. My first console, technically Super Nintendo, but I was too young to remember that. So PS1 was the first console I actually remember playing. Let's see. Where's 3? Yeah, RuneScape 3, that's kind of I have very mixed feelings. I didn't spend much time playing it, but I remember when it came out, and I was just so disappointed that they made it like a generic MMO. Because, like, what makes RuneScape special, ironically, is kind of just, like, the grindy, simplistic nature of it. In that you can just do whatever you want. Like, RuneScape doesn't really... You know, you don't really feel pressured to do anything. You can just do whatever you feel like doing. It's a little bit more complex than that, and it kind of sounds like an excuse, me just saying it out loud, but... I don't know. I'll probably figure out a way to explain it in detail. See, how's the Witcher playthrough going? It's going. I'll admit, I do have some serious issues with the game. I think definitely it's the type of game that will appeal to old school RPG fans. If you like JRPGs, if you like old Western RPGs, like Ultima or something, it has like a lot of elements that feel like an old RPG. And a lot of its issues just come down to CD Projekt Red having no experience at the time. You know, that was their first game. Behemoth Games. I actually don't remember who Behemoth Games are. Let me look that up. Behemoth Games. Oh, yeah, duh, yeah. Okay. I thought I heard that before. Well, I'm kind of conflicted. Here, one sec. Let me fucking accidentally. There we go. Behemoth Games, yeah. I like all the people who work for them, if that makes sense, because I'm a huge fan of the old animators. Like, I love Newgrounds, first of all. I mean, I don't really go there that often anymore, but I don't think anybody does. Oh, shit, wait. It was in Remington, wasn't it? Yeah, more west of Remington. Okay. So, you know, I love Spaz Kid. I love Psychic Pebbles, Oni, all that shit. So, I love that it's like the Newgrounds art style type of stuff. I played Alien Hominid back in the day. Played a little bit of Castle Crashers, but I haven't really kept up with much of their stuff other than that. Let's see. Do I have any hope for games in 2021? I have some hope for Resident Evil 8 because I'm one of the people who likes Resident Evil 7. So, has anyone played Control? Yeah, I've been meaning to play Control. That was one of those games where I wasn't really sold on it, but I don't know. It'd be worth checking out, probably. I've got too many games in my backlog at this point. Let's see, what state are you from? Oh, yeah, my accent. Yeah, that's the weird thing with my accent, is that it's sort of like Midwestern with a slight Southern, like, twang to it. Twang. It's because I grew up in Ohio as a kid, but then, like, from my teenage years to now, I live in North Carolina. So my accent did get like a tiny bit of a Southern drawl to it. Let's see, Super Nintendo segment. Yeah, Little Big Planet was pretty fun. I honestly never took the time to learn the creators that much, so I mostly just played people's levels in the second game. Let's see. Ardoon or Brimhaven. Oh, that's pretty convenient. Captain Talk, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I've heard Battle Block Theater is pretty good. I'll probably have tried it at some point. Let's see, first kind of. I don't know if you guys actually want me to bother reading this dialogue. I mean, RuneScape's dialogue is kind of goofy. But it's not really, like, meant to be taken seriously, so I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't hear the southernness in my voice either most of the time, but it comes out occasionally. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just Midwestern accent, which is pretty generic, I guess. There's not much slang to it. Let's see, Francois. Yeah, on to Corsair Cove. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I'm ever going to make a Discord. It's just kind of one of those things. I mean, maybe if I ever get big enough, I can get some people who are willing to sacrifice their free time to be moderators. But I just don't want to ask anybody to do that. It's just one of those things where, like, too many people have been caught in controversy. Where I don't know if it's worth doing. I mean, I'm not going to stop anybody from starting a fan Discord, but I don't want to be responsible if shit goes south. Let's see, what do I have to do? Alright, 4 of his crew have been affected by a curse. Alright. Crew member. Alright, Ohio accent. Big PP content, thanks, man. Now that's a compliment, I can get mine. Oh, bank's closed. Alright. I gotta find these crew members, I guess. See what curse is afflicting them. Maybe kill some seagulls, just for the hell of it. You guys can see how great RuneScape combat is. But I'm like way over leveled, so it doesn't look as bad. But yeah, it'll be bad if I'd fight anybody like who's level 30. Yeah, RuneScape's music is amazing. If I travel more just across the free-to-play area of Gielinor, like the nostalgia alone, if you've ever played this as a kid, is absolutely insane. I'm not even paying attention to this dialogue. See, there you go. There's these guys put references in everything. There's your Star Wars Episode 2 reference. I'm not even gonna comment on that spam. Well, there's probably plenty of other more based individuals that you can find on YouTube. Obviously, past a certain point, most people become sellouts. But hopefully that never happens to me. Let's see. Oh, see, here's a good comment here. I like watching your videos. Even though I'm a bit of an SJW on certain topics, I can agree with a lot of your beliefs about video games of today. See, that's good. That already puts you a step above. I'm not even sure if you qualify as an SJW if you listen to what other people have to say. So good on you, man. Alright, I gotta actually figure out what I'm doing here. This is basically just gonna be a Q&A stream with no gameplay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Astra's Wrath, to say the story carries you is an understatement because the story basically is the game. That'll be an interesting review when I cover it, because if anyone hasn't played it, it's basically an anime with like 10% of a game thrown in. But it's a good anime, that's the thing. Alright, yeah, okay. So clearly, these guys are not in this village, so I'll just head west. Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about me becoming a sellout. Because I doubt anybody wants to, you know, sponsor me anyway. Yeah, I've been seeing some comments about Shin Megami Tensei because it just gets brought up in some of my other videos. I have played Persona 3 and 4. Funny enough, still haven't played Persona 5. And I haven't played any of the actual, like, mainline Shin Megami Tensei videos. Let's see. Or, not videos, games. And I don't know, it's the type of thing where I can't really handle, like, your average JRPG for very long anymore. I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with JRPGs, but I feel like the turn-based combat needs to be pretty complex and strategic to hold my attention. And while I'd say Persona does, like, a decent enough job... Tell them a story. Okay, that's very much an in joke right there. RuneScape about Goblin Mail. All right. Oh, I have to beat Dragon Slayer to get in here. All right. Oh yeah, you know, I have seen some of EFAP. Nothing in the last like year and a half to 2 years. I can't really remember actually when I watched EFAP. I'm gonna take a guess and say they were probably on the ship, and I'm wasting my time here. Sailed me south. Either that, or am I just missing where to go completely? I mean, this is Corsair Cove, right? Must be. Yeah, that's Corsair Cove. Persona 3, oh, that depends on what you mean by jump off of a cliff. There are certainly, like, some difficulty jumps that annoyed the hell out of me. If you're talking about, like, the story and, like, the depression angle, they handled that pretty fucking well. That it did hit heavy at certain points. But yeah, I really enjoyed Persona 3. It's a shame that not nearly as many people have played it as 4 or 5. Because like, between Persona 3 and 4, I definitely think 3 has the better story. Like, 4 has, like, a lot of other aspects that are better, especially gameplay-wise. Chief Test. Huh. It's difficult to do multiple things at the same time. This is why Let's Players, they always, like, fuck things up, because you can't really, like, try and be entertaining and pay attention to a game at the same time. Like, you're gonna fuck something up. Let's see, you play Dark Souls PvP? Not really. Once upon a time I did. And I just got annoyed. Like, it's just not, it's not really fun. It's not balanced. It's not meant to be balanced. And the more people try and make it balanced, the even less fun it is, it seemed to me. So yeah, not really. All right, what else we got? Yeah, I know, I've heard a lot of good things about Dragon Quest XI. And I've played Dragon Quest 4 and 9 and really enjoyed both of those. So I probably should play Dragon Quest XI. I wouldn't really recommend Dragon Quest 4. Like, Dragon Quest 4 is very much a classic JRPG. Like, yeah, I played the remake on DS for Dragon Quest 4, and that made it a bit better. But yeah, it's very dated. Dragon Quest 9 though is pretty unique. It was pretty fun. I'm about to look up in this guide where the hell these crew members are. I mean, this is supposed to be here. Let's see. I've got like 30 tabs open for RuneScape. It's the type of thing where someone commented on, like, they have plugins that make RuneScape, like, more tolerable, but they're not compatible with the Steam version. Or at least if you have a Steam account. I looked into it, but if you had like a pre-made account, you could launch it through Steam. But if you have a Steam account, you can't use it with Rune Lite, is what it's called. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look this up for a second. Alright, let's play at the beginning. It's hard to yeah, Jesus Christ. That was the problem with Persona 3, is like it had certain tracks that were like 20 seconds long. Honestly, the one I thought was the worst was the shop. The one that went like, you never felt like do 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 do. It went something like that. It was horrible. I hated it. Fucking hated it. But it stuck in my head forever. Let's see. I see I've stirred up the politics a little bit in in the chat. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned SJWs. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, I found the quest. I will read this. Okay. Oh, they're upstairs in their huts? Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I'm back on track, so I'll read more shit. Synthetic Man Gaming? I don't know. Is that like an algorithm thing where if you put gaming in your title that it's more like recommended in game shit? I don't know. Or is that just a joke? I'll admit, I can't tell. Let's see. People are talking about Undertale now. I haven't played any of Metal Slug. Alright, let's find out what these people are cursed. Alright. What has this thief done? Alright. Favorite Resident Evil? 4. Definitely 4. I'm in a weird place in the Resident Evil fandom where I like, you know, all the good ones, but I'm basically in the middle with the whole argument of like action versus horror. So, I don't know, it's kind of a weird situation where, I'm like just like right in the middle where I'm like, yeah, I like Resident Evil to be horror, but I also really like the action stuff, you know, because I'd say the Resident Evil remake is probably my second favorite, so it's like, it's pretty close. Right, so I gotta talk to Ithoy. Nah, RuneScape's not gonna be the whole stream. I'll probably do it for about like an hour, hour and a half. I don't know if anybody wants like to load up an account and do Shield of Arav, do the Phoenix Guild half, and then I'll do the other half, and then we'll trade, and I'll basically show you like the one, oh, you can make friends on RuneScape quest, basically. I'm guessing that was the point of it back in like, you know, 2001 or 2002 or whenever. Alright. See some... What are you guys talking about? Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 is awesome. Metal Slug 3. Let's see. Alright, this guy's been cursed. Alright, I'm gonna read this dialogue and then try and catch up with the chat. Resident Evil shouldn't be first person. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I mean, like I said, I still like Resident Evil 7, but it definitely was the least feeling Resident Evil yet. But people said that about Resident Evil 4 when it came out, so I don't know, give it 5 more years and people will complain about something else, I'm sure. Okay, he has no idea what's behind the curse. To no surprise. Alright. Well, okay, do you have nothing useful to say then? Alright, whatever. Oh, yeah, I gotta click the thing. Okay, Resident Evil 4. I guess it depends on what you're scared by. Because honestly, when I was like 10, Resident Evil 4 did scare me, but I was much more easily scared back then. Now, like, I don't even feel anything even at the regenerators. But the regenerators are definitely the most horror part of the game. But, like, I will say the village atmosphere is pretty strong. It's just the fact that you're getting attacked by a bunch of, like, Spanish people with fucking axes and pitchforks is not very scary. Actually, I might need that beer glass, who knows. Let's see. Yeah, Resident Evil 3 Remake is horrible. I've said my piece on that, I think. Wait, the stairs are behind him. I guess I can't get into that one. Alright, what else you got? Thoughts on Elder Scrolls 6? They took way too fucking long, and Bethesda can't be trusted to make it good, pretty much. I think that sums it up pretty well. Because the thing is like, CD Projekt Red did the same thing Bethesda did, which is that every entry became more action and less RPG, you know? And that honestly wasn't a problem with Witcher 3, but it was a problem with Cyberpunk. One of many problems with Cyberpunk. And so Bethesda, being the people who basically came up with that, Elder Scrolls 6 is probably not even going to be an RPG at all. Skyrim already was like too dumbed down for a lot of people. For me, it's pretty borderline. But I definitely prefer, you know, Fallout 3 to Skyrim. And I know they're not exactly comparable, but I think Fallout 3 had the perfect amount of RPG and action. Alright. Yeah, I'm glad you played Rage and Dragon's Dogma. Kenshiro? People have gotten mad at me about Japanese pronunciation before, so I expect some more of that. Fist of the North Star, I have never seen, but have seen 1,000 memes for. Just like JoJo. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is awesome. Like, Silent Hill 2, I'm gonna try and do a proper video on this October. It's gonna be difficult, though, because that's just one of those games. It's one of the greatest games ever made, so people have made 100 videos on it. So hopefully I'll try and, you know, do my own slight spin on it. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna abandon this fucking quest because I would honestly rather grind than watch this bullshit. So maybe I'll find something slightly more exciting to do. But RuneScape is not exactly a stream game, but it's something that I knew I could play while answering questions. Because if I loaded, like, I don't know, Time Shift up, even though Time Shift is not a very good game, like, I still have to shoot things. I would have to, like, pause every so often to read chat. You know? Let's see. Fuck it. I'm just gonna mine shit and just show you basically what RuneScape is. Yeah, New Vegas is definitely better than 3, but I just didn't mention it because, you know, Obsidian made it. That's the thing with Obsidian, right? Is like people, they bring up Outer Worlds, and honestly, I probably should have talked about Outer Worlds like last year or something. But I was just so, it felt so bleh to me, you know? And a big part of that is because of, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but basically the guy who wrote for the original Fallout games. I think it was Chris Avellone, isn't it Chris Avellone? And he left Obsidian after New Vegas. And he was a big part of, wait, what? Okay, I'm not reading that. But basically, you know, he was like the main writer for New Vegas. And obviously there were plenty of other people too. But the point is, what people don't get, and I think the greatest example of this is Rare, because Rare literally should not be called Rare today. It has nothing to do with the Rare of the 90s. Is that over time people just, they lose talent, man. My brother was telling me, and I think this was based on some YouTuber's video who talked about it, but basically, if you work for a skilled developer and you make these awesome games, eventually you want to get paid more, right? So you ask for a raise, you don't get a raise, so you go work for a different development studio. But the problem is, then they have less creative freedom in those studios. So it's like, was that a good trade-off? You traded, you know, creative passion for money. And that's what happens over and over and over again. So, yeah, I forgot even what company I brought up originally. Oh, yeah, Obsidian. I was talking about Obsidian. Outer Worlds was just okay. It's like they didn't exactly understand what made New Vegas special. The writing in that game was just so bizarre. Like, it felt like shitty, quirky, like Borderlands humor, but worse in some ways. Let's see. It seems like you guys are having your own conversations in the chat. A lot of games I have not played in that chat. I'll say that. So, yeah, no, I haven't played Fatal Frame. I do need to play the Fatal Frame games. I'll probably talk about those at some point. Yeah, neither of my two close friends have really, they haven't really been in videos that often. David honestly doesn't really want to be in videos. Carlos kind of does, but it's also like one of those things where, you know, it's got to be at the right place. You know, Carlos has like completely opposite opinions like than me on a lot of things. Especially like Death Stranding. I gotta play Death Stranding because I know I'm not gonna like it that much. I even bought Death Stranding. It's just I've got too many things in my backlog right now that I can't get to Death Stranding right now. I just can't. I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, Devil May Cry, yeah, that's definitely something I gotta talk about. I mean, obviously it's gonna be one of those things where we'll probably just breeze over 1 and 2, and then really it'll be about 3. Maybe that could just be one video. And then I'll talk about 4, and then talk about 5, probably, is what would happen. Oh yeah, so I might as well bring this up now. So, though I guess it hasn't even been 45 minutes yet. But so when we swap off RuneScape, which I'm sure will be in probably the next 20 to 30 minutes, I did want to basically put it up to not really a vote because I don't think there's enough people here for there to actually be any kind of majority, and there's too many options. But basically, I have like 30 games installed, so there's a lot of options. And I guess it's really what it's going to come down to is obviously 1, what you guys want to see, but also 2, what I could reasonably play and actually look at chat, you know? Because I could just like ramble on about random shit without looking at chat, but I'm assuming you guys want me to answer some kind of question or something. Yeah, I'm definitely not playing Minecraft. Don't even, no. There's no Minecraft ever. No Minecraft, no Fortnite, no Among Us, none of that shit. The last good Ubisoft game? That's a good question. It depends on what you call good, you know? Because you could make the argument that Valhalla is a good game in a vacuum. If you've never played, like, any Assassin's Creed game or any really good Western RPG, you could say Valhalla is, like, even maybe a great game, maybe, by some stretch. Now, if you... I don't know. It's the type of thing where I would say originality is pretty important with that question. I'd really have to see their lineup because I don't know the review. Like I don't know like their release dates are like that perfectly. Because like I know like Rayman Legends is a great game. Obviously Far Cry 3 and Blood Dragon are awesome. Assassin's Creed 4 is awesome. I'm trying to think what's even like more recent that's like a good game from them. It's been a while. I know a lot of people actually like Assassin's Creed Unity after it's been patched like all these times. I'd have to look at it again. No Roblox. Stop suggesting games like that. Let's see. Yeah, I remember playing Terraria. I'm surprised it got updated this many times. Nothing's wrong with Minecraft, but Jesus, man, I did my time. This is what I said to one of my, like, basically my normie friend. I'll just call him my normie friend. He knows who he is. And he basically, when Minecraft started getting popular again, he started playing it again, like a lot of other people. Look, I played Minecraft when it was in like the 0.7 beta back in like 2010 or 2011 in high school. It's like, I played Minecraft, I did my time. I know they updated it like 1,000 times, but I just don't care anymore. They need to come out with Minecraft too. Yeah, I never got around to playing that Immortals Phoenix Rising or whatever. I meant to play it, but honestly, it was the type of thing where I decided, like, do I play that or do I play I played Doom Eternal and Hades instead because I hadn't played them yet before I did like the top 2020 video. So yeah, I just decided to skip it. Honestly, I might have to tackle Fable at some point because that's one of those like games people are pretty like nostalgic for, but it's really like a basic game, you know? Like it's not necessarily bad. It's not bad at all. It's just it's very simple. And it's the type of thing where each game didn't really improve on the last one. Like Fable 2, a lot of people like Fable 2 better. But it's almost like a side grade. Oh shit, I forgot I need a hammer for this. Where, you know, certain things are better, certain things are worse, and then nobody likes Fable 3 is generally the impression that I got. As for a new one, you know, it's hard to be hyped for something that never was like a top quality franchise. Though it's not, I mean, it's hard to get hyped for anything, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I think I definitely picked the better two games to play over Immortal Phoenix Rising. I could download a MGS1 ROM if that's what people want to see. It wouldn't take that long. I could basically do it while RuneScape's going. That's weird. Why am I not surprised people are advertising their Discord servers? Here, one second. Let me double check chat to see if there's actually any interest in what I just said. I'm already jumping the gun because these things are very easy to do. All right, what are you guys saying? Let's see. Let's see. See, Lost Planet 2. That was one of those. I didn't play Lost Planet 2. I played the first one. It was pretty okay. That's another one that might be worth looking at. I remember being annoyed by like the whole heating mechanic in Lost Planet. Does the second one have that same thing with your temperature and like staying warm and all that? I love how the chat, this is the duality of man right here. This soundtrack, you know, okay symbol. And then 2 comments down is, I'd forgotten just how terrible the music is. Oh my god. Yeah, it's, look, I will finish this and I will teleport somewhere else. And we'll I don't know, I'll figure out something to do. Maybe I'll just like farm barbarians or some shit. Let's see. MGS1 versus Twin Snakes. Believe it or not, I've never played Twin Snakes. I know a lot of people have problems with a lot of the things they changed. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll have to see for myself. Let's see. The RE5 video, yeah, that keeps getting pushed off. It's really my fault. It'll come out. It'll come out eventually. Like, it's like I have most of the footage. But I need to play Lost in Nightmares, probably dive into Mercenaries for a little bit, play that one mode where, like, Josh has to, like, escape from all the things. I forget what that's even called. I'm not gonna play the online multiplayer shit. I don't even know if that's still up, and if it is still up, who cares? So it's not really that much more. It's like, I don't know, 5 hours more content. It's not a lot. And then I'll make the review. Yeah, I will. That's a good idea, actually, Kenshiro. I will, I'll just bring up, like, my ROM folder and see what you guys want to play. But I will download MGS1. Alright, let's see. Alright. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. This is very annoying. Where is it? Are you really gonna give me, like, 1 disc at a time? Oh, fucking really? Why does it seem like almost every emulator site goes down eventually? God damn it. I might as well just ask you guys. Do you guys know... shit, chat's going faster right there. Do you guys know a good fucking ROM site in 2021? Because, like, when you Google it, half of them are fucking scam sites. And then, if you look up old ones, some of them are down. Like, I went to MU Paradise, and for some reason they don't have Metal Gear Solid anymore. Alright, never mind. I found it. I'm good. That's another problem, though, with these sites, is that they have really slow download speeds. Alright. Yeah, Vimslayer is good. Yeah, I know. Look, every time you bring up Google, there's people always suggest all these alternatives. And the thing is, here's the problem, right? Like, I get, you know, use a search engine that doesn't sell your data. Here's the thing. All my data has been out there for decades. Not to mention, most of these other ones that actually don't sell your data are bad in their own ways. Like, wasn't DuckDuckGo, that was the big one people kept suggesting. DuckDuckGo actually, like, funds SJW organizations. I can't remember exactly which ones off the top of my head. But, it was bad. I don't know. My memory's not good enough for these things. Alright, I'm warping out of here. Oh yeah, I mean, Google definitely does too. Google is probably one of the worst ones. It's just the type of thing where it's just more convenient. Like, yeah, if Google fails, I'll use a different search engine, but, like Bing. But it's funny, like, all the memes about Bing aren't really true anymore, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they were. Alright, I'm getting out of here if you guys are dying from the music. Wrong staff. Yeah, but I'll say, at 5 o'clock, we'll definitely quit. At 5 o'clock, we'll definitely quit. And I have quite a few ROMs. So I'll see if we can narrow it down to a genre, and then I'll pick 2 or 3. Let's see. Eli Flowers, I can see you, if you're wondering if you're shadow banned or something. Yeah, see, I that's what we need more in the chat, of the music. Trust me, the music's like the best part of this game. I will travel the land. I will farm these dwarves for 10 more minutes, and then I'm just gonna go through the areas and just have you listen to the music. I think I said dwarves, but whatever. Barbarians. I'm killing barbarians. Let's see. I know people, well, maybe I fucked something up, but when I clicked on the MU Paradise link, it said it wasn't available. I could have just glitched out, maybe. I don't know. Favorite Star Wars game? Yeah, that's kind of a hard one. I mean, my nostalgia wants to say Lego Star Wars. I remember liking the Episode 3 game. I noticed Actman made a video on it, but I didn't watch the video. Honestly, I don't really watch much of his content anymore. I don't know. I do like the original Battlefront 2 as well. Yeah, I still haven't played Knights of the Old Republic. That's just one of those things. I have it now, so I will play it at some point. But, yeah. Oh, you know what's something I wanted to talk about? Yeah, but I am making a video on this, so I won't talk about it too much. But I know some of you guys saw the Aliens Fire Team, like, teaser. But have you guys seen the 25-minute gameplay reveal that IGN released, like, I don't know, right after? It was like the day after, or something like that. How much did my PC build cost? Well, see, my answer doesn't really represent how much it would cost right now, but it cost $850. But I've also added a couple things to it, like I bought 4 terabytes of hard drive storage, and also I bought fuck, what are they called? You know, the capture card, the most popular one, Elgato. I bought an Elgato, you know, in one of the expansion slots. But yeah, basically the problem is if you were to build my PC today, it would probably cost $1,000 or more because there's a GPU shortage right now. Because yeah, partially because of COVID, but I don't know. It's bizarre. Like, crypto mining keeps like eating up all the stock, which is very stupid and annoying. But yeah, you know, whenever people say like the whole console versus PC thing, I've always been kind of in the middle. Oh, well, here's a random event here. But I gotta kill this guy first. Oh yeah, I was talking about the alien thing. Yeah, basically, don't get excited for Aliens Fireteam. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad. But that was, man, that gameplay made it look really fucking generic. I don't know if you guys played the World War Z game that came out a couple years ago. But, Guam leaf. I don't have any Guam leaves. Anyway, yeah, it looks like the fucking World War Z game, dude. They turned the aliens into fucking zombies. Mindless zombies. It's like, did these, like, okay, I know, you know, Aliens came out an eternity ago. Before I was born, I think, even. But the point is if you watch that movie, the first half of the movie is still sort of a horror movie. I mean, it's horror with, like, you know, obviously the Marines are built up as these badasses. But in the first encounter, they almost all get killed, man. Like, and now, you know, they're falling in the footsteps of Aliens Colonial Marines, where they're fucking so disposable. Aliens get killed in like 5 fucking shots. There's like 100 of them. It's, yeah, you know. It just looks very generic, man. And they ripped off a bunch of other things from it as well. I won't talk about it in detail, because I literally recorded earlier today my, like, quote-unquote reaction. But, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Right, but yeah, the PC thing, the other thing I'll say about PCs is just, like, you kind of know what you're getting into. You have to just ask yourself if it's, like, worth all the benefits for just a one-time, like, you know, significantly higher price, right? Because, like, okay, yeah, let's say you build a PC for $1,000, and honestly, it would only be marginally more powerful than the current gen consoles, because for once, they were actually ahead of the game. The PS5 and Xbox Series X were, like, basically high mid-tier PCs when they released. There's the PS5 and Xbox Series X are more powerful than my PC. But the thing is like, you know, a PC can do a million more things that a console can't, but you might not actually care about any of those things. Like, part of the reason I built a PC was for the channel. But, you know, just another thing too is, like, I just hadn't had a proper desktop PC in like 8 years. I had a bunch of shitty laptops, you know? So, yeah. Let's see. Am I interested in God of War? Yeah. That's the type of thing where I have to decide at some point when I'm gonna get a PS5, because it just doesn't seem worth it to do it anytime soon. But obviously, you know, if I'm trying to get into the algorithm, doing relevant shit, you know, I need at least one console, and it's not gonna be Xbox. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like, God of War was a great game, but it still had some, like, problems that really nagged at me. Mostly just Sony's whole, let's focus on the story, guys. Let's like shove 5 hours of cutscenes down your throat. When, like, God of War was never about that at all. Here, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna just wander the world. Here, I'll just play some of the good music, because I think I remember what some of it's called. Let's see. I think Harmony is one of the good ones. Yeah. I think there's... What can I do? I can at least start Dragon Slayer properly. Let's see. GTX 1060. Does it really? I wonder what it's using the rest of that GPU power for. Because that might actually be weaker than my PC, if that's true. And I trust Gamers Nexus, so I'll probably have to check that out. Was it similar for the Xbox Series X? Cracks is starting to show. Yeah, that's another thing I noticed too, is that Sony's starting to put their exclusives on PC. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. I know it takes a lot to get people to actually switch to PC. But building a PC is not that bad. I mean, I basically knew almost nothing about computers and just watched, like, videos of, like, Gamers Nexus, Paul's Hardware, a couple Linus Tech Tip videos, and eventually I was just confident enough that I could do it without fucking it up. You know? It's, I don't know. It's not that bad. Is the Demon's Souls remake coming to PC? That would be awesome. I don't even know. I forget what I'm doing right now. I think I gotta talk to somebody here. See, Oziak, northwest of Edgeville. Okay. Yeah, that's another part of the equation, is like, if you care about Sony's censorship of Japanese games, that would probably dissuade you. But, yeah, it seems like most people don't really care about that. From what I've been hearing, though, Nintendo actually hasn't been censoring this stuff, so you could get a Switch, I guess. All right. Okay, must slay the dragon. Yeah, I know definitely Microsoft has been jumping on trying to encourage live service stuff. I don't know. Like, that seems like a mistake to me. Because, like, Microsoft is basically just giving up. Like, I don't think people have given up on the idea of a console war yet. Where it's like, if you just let Sony dominate, they're going to go stale and not try anymore, which they've already been doing. Like, it's getting to the point where Sony's going to need a PS3 style failure to actually, you know, be pro-consumer again. I'm going to pickpocket this man. Alright, now who did... Oh, shit, I gotta go all the way back. This is where teleports come in. Well, thanks, man, for watching all my videos. Let's see. The original Elite part in the NES. Yeah, that was like a million years ago, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, Nintendo still censors things occasionally, but they're definitely no worse than, like, say, Steam. Steam also is kind of, like, inconsistent with its censorship. Yeah, I mean, Game Pass is good, but it's bad for Microsoft. Like, that's the thing, like, Microsoft thinks they're gonna do, like, oh, we're gonna become Netflix for video games. It's like, but you're not, though. Like, you just can't. I mean, they would have to invest so much money into that. They would have to be doing what Epic Games is doing right now, and Epic is failing. Like, Epic is blowing, you know, billions of Fortnite dollars, and they still can't get people to actually play on it. And Microsoft isn't trying half as hard. But yeah, Game Pass is cool, though. Yeah, Persona 5's on PC, yep. And so is that new, like, they made, like, an action RPG spin-off. Yeah, but do you see, like, how Netflix and Xbox Netflix is not the same? Don't get me wrong, I agree, Netflix is bad. But Game Pass is probably actually worse because all the good games are old games. You know, like, if you still have your old games, you could just play those instead of your Game Pass. I mean, Game Pass is pretty good, like, if you plan on playing, like, a game one time. It's pretty good for single-player games. But for multiplayer, you might as well just buy the game, I guess. I don't know. I'm conflicted. It's not worth the price point. That's the part I'll stick with, really. Yeah, isn't Persona 5 on PC? Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was. I know Strikers is. I'd be surprised if... Here, I can probably check, can I? I'm going brain dead at the moment. Here. I'll just pull up the proper browser. You guys can't see this. Let's see. Actually, it's not. Wow. Okay, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. But I guess it's just Sony exclusive deal. But it's probably just a matter of time. It might be a timed exclusive thing. Sometimes they buy like 5 years worth of timed exclusive. I remember the Resident Evil remake was an exclusive originally. Yeah, I mean, you could emulate it, but, you know, it's not exactly the same. Let's see, alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna play, let's see. What's another one of the big ones? Actually, I have a better idea. I can play this through. I have the soundtrack. Now let's do Newbie Melody. There we go. Right. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden is on PC. Favorite Final Fantasy? You're not gonna like this, but the only one I finished is 10. So 10. I'll play 7. I'll play 7. That's just one of those games that... And I tried 6, before you guys say it. I tried 6. It's too dated. I couldn't finish it. But I think I could probably finish 7 if I actually played it. Also, I've been suggested to play 9 a few times, so I probably will. Oh, whoops. That's Thalsar, that's who I want. Paranoid hit his map, took it to his grave. Oracle on Ice Mountain. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, 10's not, like, amazing. I'm not gonna say 10's amazing by any stretch. I think most of the annoying... Wait, did this... Yeah, it started playing. Whoops. How can I pause this? It's probably a way to pause it. So now I've got 2 instances of it playing. Here. There. Here, we'll just switch to adventure. Alright. Final Fantasy 6 dated. If you find Final Fantasy 6 modern, then it'll be hard to explain to you how it's dated. That would definitely have to be the type of thing that I'd probably have to really play it again, because it was a while ago. But one, obviously the aesthetics are pretty dated. I mean, I like, you know, the mechs. The mechs are cool. But I don't know. It just... I don't like Mode 7 style map traversal. It just kind of... I don't know. It just looks weird to me. Because, like, I guess I was too young for the Super Nintendo era, and I didn't really play games like that. Also, another thing, too, the writing in Final Fantasy VI is too inconsistent. Like, the tone is very goofy sometimes, and then tragic in other ways. So it's like, I already know, like, what Kefka does, because, you know, as someone who's been on the internet for his entire life, pretty much, it's impossible to avoid certain spoilers for things. So when you know what direction the story goes down, it's very hard to picture that happening when, like, the game's really goofy in other ways. Alright, I think I'm just gonna log off of RuneScape, and we will vote on whatever game. Oh shit, I forgot to download the second disc for Metal Gear Solid, so 1 sec. So we probably won't play it this time, maybe on another stream. But I got other games, so let's see. Alright, now I'll put the boomer background image, there you go. Let me pull it up. Okay. Yeah, I've got, yeah. Jesus. I forgot how many games I had downloaded. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I know. A lot of people say 10 is one of the worst. I don't think it's that bad. I actually like that it's traditional turn-based and that you can just swap out party members on the fly. Yeah, no, I don't like Gwent. I did not like Gwent. I'm sorry. Zelda Skyward. Oh yeah, Nintendo, man, Nintendo like plowed people in the ass with that shit. Like that was another thing too with I mean obviously like Skyward Sword being a $60 port is worse, but when they just straight up ported like the ROMs for Super Mario 64 and you know, and Sunshine and Galaxy, that like they didn't even update it like at all to Switch. Nintendo has really become a shit company over time. Okay, so anyway, let's see, what do we got? I got Super Mario 64 DS. I've got Banjo-Kazooie, Custom Robo. I'm pretty far in Custom Robo though already, so probably shouldn't play that. Incredible Hulk, Ultimate Destruction, Kirby Air Ride, Metroid Prime, Prime 2, Pikmin, Pikmin 2, Silent Hill 2, let's see, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Spyro. Though I have reignited if we play Spyro. Yeah, I think that's it. Those are the ROM options. I also have a lot of just like games installed that I can go through. I guess the question is, would you rather see me play something I've already played or something that I haven't played? Yeah, I'll just let you guys, like, if any of that sounds good, I'll just let chat go for a little bit. I have to download Conker's Bad Fur Day if I do play it, but I do like Conker's Bad Fur Day, but it is the type of game that is better just played once. Doesn't really have much replayability. See. Alright, something you haven't played. Yeah, okay, so let's just stick the voting to, would you rather you see something that I have played or haven't played? And then we'll go back to ROM. But I'll bring up Conker's Bad Fur Day, why not? What the fuck? Yeah, Conker's Bad Fur Day is not in Emu Paradise either anymore. Alright, one second. Let me pull chat back up. Alright. Let's see. New game. Let's see. New game. Have played. Haven't played. Have played. Have played. Yeah, I guess the one thing I will say before I let this go. Yeah, keep on. The one thing I will say before I advance the voting is, yeah, keep in mind if I haven't played it, I'm probably not going to be looking at chat as much, you know? But yeah, one sec while I figure this out. But yeah, feel free to vote. Alright, good. Vim.net had it. Alright, yeah, I'll just make an executive decision, say have played, just so that I can read what you guys have to say. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. I'm seeing Banjo, Prime 2. Let's see. I'll throw Conker's Bad Fur Day in there too, because I have played it, but... And I'll throw Spyro in there because I'm biased. It can be Spyro 2, since I've already reviewed the first one. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, just okay. We'll stick to those ones. Well, that's that's very weighted toward. Yeah, okay. So 2 platformers, 1 FPS, 1 whatever the hell the other game I said was. I already forgot. What was the 4th game? Whatever. Okay. Banjo-Kazooie, Conker, which I know they're similar, so it's kind of weird. Yeah, that's 3 platformers. This it's Spyro, and then Prime 2. I don't know. What is there any other suggestion? Yeah, I know Spyro would be chill as fuck for me because I wouldn't have to pay attention. I'll tell you that. Though I wouldn't really have to pay attention for Banjo either. Conker would be something that I would probably have to like. You know, I would just let the game speak for itself. I wouldn't talk over the text. Let's see. I don't have GoldenEye either. GoldenEye would be... that'd be pretty difficult to play, I would say. Alright, let's see. So, you know, I mean, I'm planning to stream for around 2 more hours. So I guess what I'm just going to do, since I'm going to use my Spyro bias, I'm just going to fucking start playing Spyro 2. And then if you guys, I don't know, get bored at 6 o'clock or something, then maybe we can swap to something else. Maybe we'll swap to Prime 2 to have something. It's not like this is the only time I'm ever going to stream. I'm probably not going to stream, like, super often. But next time we could do, like, Banjo or Conker or something. Alright. Well, that's strange. That's not supposed to happen. Here's my advice for you guys. If you ever get if you think about getting a FreeSync monitor, you know, if you have like an AMD, graphics card, don't do it. And who knows, maybe there's a FreeSync 2. I think actually there is a FreeSync 2. But FreeSync 1 is shit. I'm just gonna tell you right now. God damn it, dude. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Wait, what? Is it fucking muted? What just happened?
Go on vacation.
Oh, there we go.
Somewhere warm, somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah. I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork.
Look, I can see your complaints with Reignited, but I think for Spyro 2, it's fine.
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this.
Shit. Alright, yeah, I will retitle the stream. That's a good idea. 1 second. Spyro 2 chill stream. Yeah, good enough. There we go.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
As a matter of fact, I can. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of little complaints that I have, mostly with Spyro 1, though. Like, Spyro 1 is most of my complaints with Reignited. Like, just like, obviously the visual aesthetic is just not even close in certain levels. The biggest offender of that was Twilight Harbor, where of course they got rid of the fucking Nork assault rifles. I'm so utterly disappointed. But the other one that was a big one was fuck. I can't remember what the level's called off the top of my head, but it was the Dreamweaver's world that's pink, and they basically turned the yellow bricks into gray bricks. I know this is very specific Spyro talk for people who haven't played it, but you know, basically the point is they fucked up. That's all you need to know. Let's see. Yeah, the generic loading screens, that is, yeah, that's a bit of a downgrade. I don't know. It's the type of thing where
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of
it's a
Laura.
funny story
She
about
asked
this.
me
I
to
don't
help
know if
out.
you guys know
Whenever you
this.
find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this.
Yeah, whatever. You save checkpoint, shit. Who cares? Anyway, the point is Toys for Bob, they only made 2 out of the 3 games. That's something people don't know. But they only made Spyro 1 and 2. It was Beanox Games that made Spyro 3, which is why Spyro 3 is probably the worst out of the 3 remakes. In terms of, like, it's the buggiest and it reuses the most assets. Yeah, I don't know. It's the type of thing where they had to make 2 games in 2 years, so I do forgive, like, some of the lazy shit they did.
Must be the dragon everyone's
I don't know.
talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they kind of did fuck up some of the animations in Crash,
Whenever you want,
in the Crash
free of
Insane
charge.
trilogy.
I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
I'm going good. How are you?
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Yeah. I actually haven't played Prime 2 in like 8 years, so it should be interesting when I play it. I know I remember quite a few things, kind of... Like, you know, Prime 2 reminds me a lot of Bioshock 2, where it's a great game in a vacuum, but it just didn't really improve on anything in Prime 1. And Prime 1 is a fucking masterpiece, so it's kind of hard to improve. So I don't entirely blame them, but they did play it a bit too safe. And then Prime 3 did the opposite, where like, you know, they changed so much and they basically dumbed down what little complexity there was. So, yeah, I don't know. Prime 2's good. Prime 2's good. It's just, I don't know. They made some weird decisions.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
Yeah, trust me, I'm with you, Solar. Like, the aesthetic changes are fucking brutal for certain shit.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
Oh, right, you don't get the flutter yet. I might still be able to get that, though. Maybe. No. Oh, well. You have to come back to this level anyway. Yeah, let's fucking... Yeah, let's try that again. Let's try that again. It's been a hot minute. Did my brain... Yeah, my brain fucking just turned off there and I completely missed one of them. That's great. Jesus. This may be one of the few times I've had sympathy for Let's Players.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro.
Don't you dare shit on Shadow the Hedgehog if that's what you're doing right now. Shadow the Hedgehog is fucking a masterpiece. Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald, dude? Just tell me. Let's see. Good night, Xavier.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know. Maybe I need more coffee or some shit. Maybe I will take a coffee break. Ghost of Tsushima 2. That would be interesting. I don't know. It would be interesting. I do want to see, like, if they do a Ghost of Tsushima 2, I want to see the beginning of the samurai age. Or not the beginning of the samurai age. The beginning of the ninja age. Because that's sort of like... I guess what they're implying, right, is that Jin was, like, the first ninja. Or it seemed like that's what they were going for. And so, I'm really trying to keep my train of thought here, and it's failing horribly. They do need to expand on certain mechanics. They need to just differentiate themselves from, like, Batman-style stuff as much as possible, because they already did a pretty good job of that, but they need to do a better job of that. Wait, you do still have the flutter. How did I don't know. Whatever. I don't even care. You have to come back this level. Maybe you have to hold forward to do it? Yeah. Oh, shit. That's... Or, no. Maybe you just glide for a certain amount. I don't know. That's finicky. That's a little finicky. I don't remember that. Alright. Let's see... Jet Force Gemini. I did play Jet Force Gemini for a little bit. I never owned it, but that might be one I have to check out. That was another rare game, right? Oh, whoops. Wow. Alright. I will wait until he moves. There we go.
Yay!
We get our first orb. Wow. Or no, that's a second orb. Fuck, dude. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. No point in getting all the gems, since we need the ladder ability anyway. I'll get that one gem in the cave, though, that I could not get because of my foolishness. I don't think furries need Spyro, I'll tell you that. There was plenty of animated entertainment before Spyro that encouraged that shit. There we go. Alright. Dude, Solar, I basically did the exact same thing. Because my Spyro 3 cracked in half when I was a kid. Alright, I'll let this cutscene play. And then I'll explain the rest.
Oh no. Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh,
Whoops. I was clicking to see something. Accidentally skipped the cutscene. Oh well. I doubt any of you are here to see that. Whatever. I don't know. You guys aren't missing anything. Honestly, what more remakes need to do is they need to do what fucking Halo Anniversary did with like the running the engines concurrently. They totally could if they wanted to. Alright, this is all tutorial shit. We don't need that. We don't need that. I'm just gonna get the shit, collect the shit, collect more shit. Then the talisman shit. This is literally like Z tier commentary coming from me at the moment. Listen, plenty of cartoon characters didn't wear pants. People never cared or noticed until, you know, furries decided to make everything very, very, uncomfortable.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty
I
agile.
mean, Hunter's not wearing
Let's try
pants either.
putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time.
I guess you said that. I don't know. Nobody's wearing pants.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide.
Alright, yeah. Skipping all the fucking tutorial dialogue. Waste of time.
Nice.
Alright. What the hell are you guys talking about
Very
right now?
good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to... Wow.
Well, dude, pretty good athlete, bro. Damn, achievement unlocked, boys. Alright, we're actually not going to go here first because I can skip backtracking if I go to Colossus first. There's your little fucking achievement guide. I actually never played Overlord either. There's like a million games I haven't played. Well, I guess that's kind of the point of the channel, right? Is play old games. You know, okay, if we want to talk about one thing they did fuck up, it's the sound effect for the monks, like whatever you want to call it, chanting. That is not what it's supposed to sound like, dude. That was one of my all-time nostalgic sound effects. They fucked it up. It's supposed to sound like this. It's supposed to be like why. That's literally what they used to do. Not even fucking close. Not even close. You'll see.
Rampaging around our home, but we've managed.
All right, yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll hear it in a second. Jesus Christ, game. There we go. All right, yeah, listen to this.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Yeah, no, not even fucking close, dude. Literally, like, you can look it up on YouTube what the original sound effect is. No, not even close. Yeah, I mean, you could say, yeah, you know, shitting on new games, liking old games. It's a theme, but it's not on purpose, you know? It's not like I'm fucking... I don't know, man. Like, I don't need to explain myself. It's pretty fucking obvious why I don't like new games. People just don't actually listen to videos. Like, the people who are watching fucking Assassin's Creed... Valhalla videos, man, so many brainlets, dude. So many fucking brainlets. I do like that they added like these portraits and stuff. That's kind of cool. Like yeah, that one's from Spyro 1. The fucking, what's it called? High Caves. That's from High Caves. So that's a nice little touch.
Hey,
look what I can do. Oh. Yeah, you would think, but there's a lot of people who like the new Assassin's Creed games, and most of them have not played Witcher 3, and then they get annoyed at me, and they're like, how is it like Witcher 3? I don't know, have you played Witcher 3? And then you find out they haven't played Witcher 3.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide
Here, I'll let this cutscene play because I like
You
this.
should torch. I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all buck. Ruff, ruff.
Nah. Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor is good. I mean, there are definitely some people who don't like it, as I found out the hard way, I guess. I would recommend Shadow of Mordor, or Shadow of War. I mean, really, they're pretty similar. Shadow of War does improve some things. The end game kind of ruined it, but at least they got rid of the microtransactions.
Goodness, you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues...
Like, if you played Ghost of Tsushima, Shadow of Mordor's combat's actually pretty similar. Like, it has the whole, like, mixture of Batman, stealth, and archery thing. But also, like, the raising up your orcs and controlling them, that's a pretty cool thing. Oh, there's nothing actually over here. Oh well. Alright, I gotta flame these statues. I'll try to make this quick. There we go. Oh, well, I found out the hard way in the sense that, like, you know, I mentioned these videos that are generally pretty, like, critically acclaimed, and you're just like, oh yeah, you know, people will be like, yeah, I agree with you, it's a great game. And then you get like 10 comments like, dude, Shadow of Mordor sucks, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, alright, I guess everyone hates every game. That's okay. I don't know, it's not like the game's like particularly complex, but it's Like, it was fun, dude. Like, it was fun. The Nemesis system, people talk about to death, obviously. And truly, that is, like, the game's one claim to fame. But it's not the only thing that's good about the game. Like, the other elements were good enough. And that's really what mattered. Alright, time for the ice skate minigame.
Ah, Spyro.
Hockey. Let's see. What makes Spyro my favorite? Nostalgia. Like, to be honest, like, I played Spyro 1 when I was 5 years old. And, yeah, that's really... I wouldn't say... Spyro only has a couple things that really I would say it does the best. One of it is... Wow, okay. Free goal there. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, Banjo-Kazooie's soundtrack is also really awesome. But just the fact that I grew up with Spyro's, obviously I like it a little bit better. I just think Stuart Copeland is a fucking god when it comes to music, basically. It's funny that Spyro is the only video game series that he composed for, because obviously he does understand what it takes to make a good game soundtrack. It just has a very unique sound to it. It's a big part of it is just like the synthetic organs, or whatever you would call that. The synthetic organ.
Well done.
Other than that, I think gliding is cool. That's a cool gimmick. I honestly, it's the type of thing where if I somehow got rid of all of my nostalgia for Spyro, I would probably say Banjo-Kazooie's the best 3D platformer. Which, yeah, I don't know. People would probably say certain 3D Marios are better, but... I like games with progression. The problem with 3D Mario games is, like, very rarely do you actually unlock anything. Most of it is just... you know, like, you have the same moveset the entire game. Like, you get power-ups, but that's really just, like, a gimmick thing, you know? With Banjo, you unlock new abilities throughout the entire game, pretty much, right? And while some of them are gimmicky and only used for certain scenarios, a lot of them are actually, you know, they make the game more fun, I guess. It's hard to say it in a very objective way. Let's see. Hat in Time multiplayer stream might be interesting, actually. I might have to think about that. Because, yeah, Hat in Time is, like, the only, like, good 3D platformer that's come out in the past, you know, I don't know, probably, like, 7 years or some shit. Maybe someday, I mean, I shouldn't have to explain, but maybe someday I will explain why I don't like, Super Mario Odyssey. But, basically, the long story short is, it's just too fucking easy.
Have this.
It's such, like, a baby game, in the sense that, like, it doesn't even have to be hard, but it just gives you so much shit for free. Like, you barely have to try to get moons, man. It's like, it doesn't even matter. Let's see, favorite Mario, Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario Bros. 3 is pretty great. Super Mario Bros. 3 might actually be my favorite of the 2D ones. I do like Super Mario World a lot as well, though. And if Yoshi's Island counts, actually probably Yoshi's Island is my favorite. Let's see. Alright, where are the rest of the gems? Up. tabs? What's tabs? I don't know what tabs is. Too many fucking acronyms. Okay. What else we got? Favorite platformers. Crash 2. Yep, Crash 2 is in my top 5 for sure. Actually, yeah, Crash 2 is probably like my third favorite 3D platformer. How did I miss one at the beginning? Oh, it's literally behind him. Okay. Let's see. Gen 3. Gen 3, yeah, is my favorite Pokemon, but that's how you know how old I am. Like, if literally, you could probably track what someone's favorite Pokemon generation is just to how old they are. Alright, so I gotta find these other 2 statues. I know where one of them is. I might know where both of them are, actually. Yep, that's one. And then the other one, I think, is around here. Shit. Is it? Yep, that's the last one. There we go. Let's see. Why, when I compare... Spyro games don't have memorable levels. I mean, again, that's just nostalgia, I think. Like, I would argue that, well, part of it, I think, I will give you a slight, I'll give you the slight advantage that Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie's levels are a little bit more memorable, just because Spyro levels you can complete so quickly. That's the thing, Spyro has so many more levels in it. Like, Spyro 1 has, what, 25 to 30 levels? And, you know, Mario has, like, 12 or 13. So, I don't know, It's the type of thing, too, where I think with Spyro 1 specifically, all the best levels are after the first world. I really think Artisans is not, like, that spectacular. Oh, yeah, I heard about that Harry Potter dev controversy. Yeah. 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 I'm... yeah. I'm surprised the guy with his background even got hired in the first place. I guess they didn't really look into his, they didn't, like, do a background check that thoroughly. Though, then again, who really searches for people's YouTube channels, right? Alright, now we'll do Idle Springs. Yeah, same Solar, same. The fact that we've never gotten, like, a proper Jak 4 after all these years is extremely depressing to me. Best and worst game publishers. There are so many. I mean, there's like 1,000. I mean, obviously there's less publishers than developers, but... Or actually, are there? Well, yeah, probably. Yeah, most likely, yeah. Since indie companies would count. Man, I don't even know. Who's even good anymore? Who's a good game publisher? Probably like one of those ones that publishes for indie studios. Because like Sony, I'd say, is still like at least decent, and Nintendo's at least decent. But like, I don't even know if I could, in confidence, have like an S tier for a game publisher, you know? Even A tier would be kind of difficult. The Witcher 3 is my favorite indie game. Yeah, that doesn't, you know. Yeah. Obviously, like, indie is a very loose definition.
I've been locked in here with all our tools, and the giant idle heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve.
Yeah, I gotta solve puzzles, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, this one I remember being kind of annoying. Let's see. Oh, well, that was easy, never mind. Alright.
Spyro, you did it! I knew you could do it. Now, me.
Bethesda's not a bad publisher, I will give you that. I'll give you that. They're pretty okay as a publisher. As a developer, I don't like them anymore. But as a publisher, yeah. Like, Dishonored's pretty awesome. Like, Arcane Studios, though, I get the feeling they're gonna start disappointing people soon. I hope that, whatever the game's called is good. The time, whatever. I forget what it's called. Wait, well, I already forgot what fish I'm supposed to do. Oh, yellow and blue, okay. I sort of have to slightly focus for this. Let's see. Come on, game, please. Let's finish this sometime soon. Great. From Software is not a publisher, they're a developer. Like, they got Bandai Namco, Atlas, and Sony to publish their games.
Over by the colored stones for your final challenge.
See, Wolfenstein. Yeah, Wolfenstein The New Order is pretty good. I have some serious issues with the new Colossus that, well, you guys know me, you probably know what the problems are. And then, I never played Youngblood, heard it was terrible. I heard Old Blood was pretty great, though. I should have played Old Blood. I have it, though, so I could play Old Blood at some point.
Those metal shields are making
Yeah, shit, dude. How many series got killed by EA? God. The fact that Respawn actually sold out to EA blows my fucking mind. It's like, have you not seen, like, the literal graveyard of developers that EA has created, you know? They've destroyed, like, every fucking developer they own. It's amazing that BioWare and DICE are still around. No, I still haven't played Dead Cells. I know. I gotta play it. It's just there. It exists. It's in my library. There's no time to play everything. Yep, I liked Force Unleashed. That was a fun game. That was pretty fun. I kind of miss the days of, like, God of War clones. We don't get that many hack and slashes anymore. Alright.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve.
Right.
Let's.
Yeah. I don't remember if this one you actually have to guess or not. I don't know. There might be a pattern to this, but I'm gonna brute force it because I don't care. Who designed this? Fuck me. Yeah, there is a pattern to it. Ah, who cares? Who cares?
Nice jobs.
Worst part about this is teleports you back to the beginning of the level. New Colossus isn't a bad game, it's the story that's bad. Like, the gameplay is fine, but it does play it a bit too safe. It doesn't really improve on New Order. It's probably actually slightly worse than New Order in terms of gameplay, but the story, dude, like, you can tell Arcane was getting infested by politics. The same thing with Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. Which was, what a, like, half-ass kind of, like, conclusion to Dishonored. Man.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. But for the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Yes, I forgot that, like, obviously it's supposed to, you're connecting the shapes and the symbols to each other, but it's like, I don't even care, man. It's the type of thing where those type of puzzles annoy the shit out of me. Oh, that was easy. Alright, see ya, Noah.
Look at that. The hula girls ring dance.
Yep,
blew up that
SpongeBob
idol like a
is the
Roman
voice of
candle.
Spyro.
Now
Tom
I
Kenny.
can pursue that dancing career I've dreamed of. Take this orb. It could help you go places.
Yeah, I know Wolfenstein is Machine Games. I misspoke. Yeah, that was my bad. You know, sometimes I fucking, you know, you can't memorize all the shit. I think it's probably just gonna be, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a Bethesda thing. I wonder if Elder Scrolls 6 will have, like, fucking modern politics nods in it. That would be fucking sad. Yeah, I saw that thing about SpongeBob. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Actually, that doesn't even make sense, too, anyway. Because, like, first of all, there's no way Steven Hillenberg would agree with that. Because, you know, sea sponges reproduce by budding, right? So, he couldn't be gay. He would be asexual, right? Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Yes, Prey was good. That's a game that I will probably cover this year because I've talked about it a couple times that I wanted to mention it. I think I told people in private that mostly, but regardless, yeah, Prey's good. But the thing is, Prey's definitely different than what most people are used to playing. It's what I guess kind of pretentious gamers would call a immersive sim, which immersive sim is such a nondescript, like, genre. Oh shit, I'm getting called. One sec. Hello? What's up? Right, so yeah, I'm glad that I'm seeing a lot of question marks as to what an immersive sim is. Because, yeah, I mean, I didn't know what it meant either. I think Skill Up like offhandedly said that about Watch Dogs Legion, which I find hilarious. But essentially, to try and explain what an immersive sim is, it's like a sort of like sandboxy light RPG experience where you use a variety of different tools to solve problems. Which again sounds vague, but basically for Prey, what it means is it can be played as an FPS, a like sort of like puzzly stealth experience in that like you don't actually have to kill enemies. You could like sneak around them, use the glue gun to skip like entire segments of levels. You can turn into a teacup as like to hide from enemies. There's a lot of stuff you can do. I guess the point is like you could just think of it as an FPS RPG, but one that doesn't focus on combat, or like combat's optional. That's the best description I can come up with. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I never did try that Legends co-op mode thing. I remember seeing it, I'm like, oh, that actually sounds cool. But then I never booted it up again, so... yeah. Alright, here, one sec. I'll be right back, guys.